Today, I will be joined by Jim Kish, President and CEO of Passumpsic Bank, and Evan Carlson, co-founder of Due North Co-working.
Many folks in other centers, city centers in particular, kind of save their money. They save up their vacation time just to enjoy a week of what we get every single day.
We are the three most rural counties in northeastern Vermont. At a federal level, the Northeast Kingdom is what's called a REAP zone, a rural economic area partnership, which basically there's 6 other counties around the country that have this designation. And you only get that designation if you have a very economically deprived region, kind of high unemployment rates, lower income opportunities, and that means that there's a lot of work to do to be able to ensure equity across the region and ensure everyone has a good opportunity. And organizations like Passumpsic Savings Bank and Northern Vermont University are working to be able to provide opportunities to ensure that there are pathways for people to kind of come out of that economic depravity.
Context around it, the numbers is, so think about 64,000 residents across over 2,000 square miles. I don't want the numbers themselves to define us. They really shouldn't. There really is to help us in addressing the challenges. So please keep that in mind. They should not define us. So, but 1 in 4 kids are food insecure. We've got 14% of any cares Northeast Kingdom folks that live in poverty. That must be addressed, and there's a 2.4% decrease in population. These are 2020 numbers in the report, just to put some context around the Northeast Kingdom.
The NEK, I think, is even more leaning that way, where it's aging, and how do we make sure that in such a rural place that we are ensuring that the next generation has opportunities, and that the same opportunities that the generation yesterday had. The rural nature of it, the characteristics that make it so lovely have to do with the land and the beauty it offers. I think that there is a lot of really unique opportunities from an innovation standpoint that exist right in our backyard, and it's just a matter of kind of thinking about how to capture them. Really uniquely poised for innovation. This is a region that used to have 8 sawmills or paper and pulp mills that created thousands of jobs across the region. And with the advent of digital technology, that really kind of transformed that industry and has never really recovered. But there's so much kind of unique innovations happening there that I think actually are going to help support and play a huge role in the climate economy.
What we saw the folks were housed, they were healthy, they were sustained, there were vibrant communities, there were booming economies, and folks were educated. So we want that. With intention, what we've done at the bank is look at ways that we can take a balanced portfolio investment approach, just because we're bankers, and so making contributions across each of those areas, in tuning that investment so that we can get those results of prosperity. So that's our goal. That's the vision.